What do you call a Q&A user who posts a question but never checks back? I have searched for a term that describes users who post questions and then disappear without trace. These users will post and write their questions in a great flurry, sometimes ignoring the basic rules of punctuation and capitalization. They will also plead for assistance, and conclude their posts with a thanks. And yet when regular users respond and politely ask for further information, these newcomers will remain mute. Answers will be posted but receive no confirmation from the original poster that their problem has been solved. Only when a day has passed by, do users realize that these newcomers have effectively gone, disappeared, vanished. Sparito. I am not talking about lurkers, users who sit on the sidelines and observe, reading content but never interacting or contributing. Apparently, lurkers are said to make up 99% of all internet users. In internet culture, the 1% rule is a rule of thumb pertaining to participation in an internet community, stating that only 1% of the users of a website actively create new content, while the other 99% of the participants only lurk. The terms lurk and lurking, in reference to online activity, are used to refer to online observation without engaging others in the community, and were first used by veteran print journalist P. Tommy Austin, circa 1990, when her presence was noticed by other users in chat rooms, who queried her reasons for not engaging in chat. There were repeated inquiries about her identity and her refusal to engage in chat. Wikipedia, 1% rule, internet culture. No, I am referring to users who do make a contribution, who have taken the plunge, and seem to want to engage but then never come back, unless they have multiple accounts, which seems very unlikely to me. I have come to call them hit and run users, because they remind me of the expression hitman. They shoot a question and then run away. But is there an established expression, word or phrase used in social media? I have honestly searched, but internet slang dictionaries are no good unless you already know the term you're looking for.
This kind of user is called an ask and run. It is even mentioned on Meta Stack Overflow, dealing with ask and run questioners. Bonus, if we follow the same pattern, we can also come up with a specific term ask and idle for users who post a question but stay idle, but don't disappear/leave, without accepting an answer, commenting, replying to people, etc. There is also the term hit and run posting, thus hit and run poster, but it is a more general term and it is usually used for a one-off forum posting posted by a hit and run poster that ignites discussion. The motive of a hit and run posting is usually flame baiting, posting a provocative or offensive message. Hit and run posting refers to a tactic where a poster at an internet forum enters, makes a post, only to disappear immediately after. The term comes from the hit and run crime on auto vehicles, in which the driver hits another car or person causing an accident and runs away. It is also known as making a drive-by posting, a play on the phrase drive-by shooting. The post often consists of a lengthy text making lots of claims that can be, but are not always, on topic. This URL.
These users appear for a short time before disappearing forever, resembling the behaviors of virtual particles in quantum field theory, and therefore I would like to nickname them Q&A fluctuation, the temporary appearance of contribution out of empty space.
No answer. See below for the original. Remorseful querent or regretful querent. The following analysis, especially the part involving ridicule, would also apply to remorseful/regretful respondents/commentators when they immediately regret having offered a response or comment. According to Wikipedia, a querent is a person who questions an oracle. A remorseful or regretful querent would describe someone who, immediate after asking the oracle a question, regrets that he or she dared to ask it in the first place and therefore opts to leave the presence of the oracle before getting an answer. The regret or remorse could result from fear of one of two things, i.e., that the oracle's answer will be even the one, that the querent does not want to hear, or that the querent's question will be ridiculed by the oracle. It's not too ridiculous, at least to me, to view this forum as the oracle and to view the forum's users as the querents. Granted, Its users can also be respondents and as such serve to comprise the oracle. Just as it would be naive to deny that most of the examples of hit/ask/answer and run questions/answers are probably posted by the hit/ask/answer and run type of users that merit or blame and condemnation, it would be equally naive to deny that the oracle itself sometimes merits blame and condemnation when it inflicts hurtful ridicule on querents and respondents, to the very point of making them so genuinely regret having participated at all that they opt to escape the situation with their dignity, beyond the oracle's walls, intact. In my opinion, any claim that these regretful/remorseful querents/respondents/commenters should have just 1. Never asked/responded/commented such ridiculousness in the first place, 2. Immediately deleted their ridiculous questions/responses/comments, instead of just leaving them posted for further ridicule, or 3. Hung tough, endured the well-deserved ridicule, and, as a drastic last resort, acknowledged any injurious comments with a flag, is missing the whole point of regretful/remorseful querents/respondents/commenters, and in doing so, stands as evidence that the concept exists and that it is a legitimate problem. P.S. I wrote the above before seeing any of the last few comments under my original answer, and I now see that a John story beat me to it and said so clearly and exactly what my babbling above is trying to say, but I'll go ahead and post it as originally babbled anyway. Original answer. Such dangling or hanging queries are often asked by dis/uninterested inquisitors and sometimes by skeptical or reluctant querents.
They are, of course, known to their former teachers, relatives, and friends as easily distracted. I don't remember asking any question.
Seeing as the internet is awash with acronyms and initialisms, I thought I'd add a few more. The following, as far as I know, have been minted by me. Or Paul, only posts once, can be pronounced as a single word as in, oh Jesus, I wasted 5 minutes on an awful. Abdra, asks but doesn't respond/reply/return. Abgath, asks but doesn't give a gif. Chalk outliners, from Chalk Outline. One explanation for the poster's permanent absence. Adding Janus Bar's jackets remaining suggestions which nobody posted, but they have interesting histories behind them. One hit wonder. In the world of web analytics, one hit wonder is used to describe user who comes to a site from a search engine, views the piece of content he was searching for, and then leaves, never clicking an ad or engaging in any way with the site. The phenomenon is particularly germane with respect to publishers putting paywalls around content, and the recent struggles of news and newspaper publishers in the face of changes brought about by the internet. The term was first used in this respect by web programmer Tim Burton on his blog, Wikipedia. One-offs. 1. Limited to a single time, occasion, or instance. The term one-off user was used as early as 1971 in electrical and electronics manufacturer, design and production of electrical and electronic equipment. One fact of which GSPL are particularly proud is that they are able to cater for both the large volume user and the one-off user, which makes them one of the most flexible manufacturers in the country.
George, yeah, please